And we're back. Alright then, peeps. Now then, launch Mars flyby. So, this is NASA's probe. I hadn't really thought about it, but of course, this is going to be a multi-stage thing. It might even slingshot around the moon. Don't know. Either way, it's going to be interesting to see how this one works. Far Side of the Moon has got 3 months. We're launching that in a month. So they are slightly ahead of us. Yeah, I see. So we might still get second place right now. We're set for getting second place. Okay, next month. Mariner 8 research complete. A robotic probe designed to orbit another planet and capture high-resolution images and atmospheric data. Due to the payload design, the vehicle's second stage will require less expensive materials, but the launch configuration will take longer to implement. Okay, well, it's unfortunate, but still it's not too bad. Mooncard, it's hit midnight here and I work in the morning, so bid farewell to all and enjoy your spacefaring. Take care, Looncloud. Thank you so much for dropping by. It was really wonderful to have you here, mate. Alright, it's pretty much as good as it can be. Compelling fixture of Earth's and night skies, Mars has inspired myth and speculation in equal measure. Let us get out there. Okay, looking good. Looking very good. Okay. Best of luck, Diamond Fox. Good conditions of... Wow. There is literally only a chance that this will critically fail. That's it. Nothing else can happen. It can, if something bad happens, it's complete explosion. The only other option is something good. Or something neutral. No XCOM. Off it goes. Hooray! No XCOMs. Ooh. 87! Plus 10% payload reliability for the duration of the mission. Fantastic! That was amazing. Okay. Collect 5 navigation and 5 thrust. Thrust is provided by a controlled engine burn, vital for achieving complex transfer orbits. Often decreases at the start of the turn. Oh, okay. So thrust often decreases at the start of the turn, okay. User places payloads in the required orbital trajectories as well as conducting course corrections, okay. This task involves thrust. A special resource often required with the payload is undertaking a change of orbit or course correction. Thrust can be generated via commands like other resources, but it will often decrease at the start of the next turn. Make sure to plan ahead so you can generate enough thrust to finish the task. Right. Okay, so for us to get everything we want, we're going to need to sink a lot of points into this. We've got 4 turns. And I need to get at least 5, so that means at the end of this, I need at least 2. 2 of these just sat there. Ideally, I want 6. I'm going to need 6 of them, because thrust... Well, it says thrust decreases. How much does it decrease by? I'm going to need 6 of this to get 12 of this. That will also generate 3 of this. So I need 7 of these by the end of it. And I've only got a couple of ways of generating that. Okay. It's going to be an interesting one. Two of these, I guess, would be able to get it for me. And would generate... Oh, actually, no, I need 3 of them. Okay. Let's open up with this. And we're going to lose 1 thrust. Oh, so it only drops by 1 at the start of the turn. Okay, that's not so bad then. That's not quite as bad as I was imagining. Ooh, very nice. Excellent. That's going to make things a lot better. I'm liking it with each one of these missions. These get more complicated. Really like that. We're going to try and generate this at the last moment when we can just dump everything into it if we want to. We're going to need a little bit more power though. That one's a given. Let's get that. We have to 7 then. I can put an awful lot into this there. Well, actually, no, we'll dial that one back. Go for 3 and 4. That brings us up. Brings me up to 2 there. I'm going to need more. I'm going to need a lot more, actually. But that would effectively be 1 of these later. Brings me up to halfway. Mind you, I'm kind of running low on turns. Let's see how it goes. Yep. And again, please. Oh, there we go. A gyroscopic flywheel developed a slight wobble and has caused an alignment issue. This command will cost an additional 1 unless we reset it. We'll reset it. Yeah, you can do the same command multiple times in a round, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You might struggle to get this up high enough. I'll generate 3 of these if I've got 6 on the next turn. So I need to get another 3 right now, which I can do there. And then I need... This doesn't quite get me there, but I only need to run that twice. I'll put that one back. It's usually the 6. But more than enough to get everything I need. And I might... I'd be able to boost it with trajectory optimization as well. Alright, let's try and build up enough energy that on the next turn that we can get the bonus. Because we're already guaranteed that I'm going to have enough thrust now. By waiting to generate all of the thrust until the end, I'm not having to fight against losing resources. Oh, fantastic. Absolutely what we wanted. There we go. Right, that's the last turn. So I need 1, 2. I mean, I can't... I can't get the boost, unfortunately, but... If I hadn't have regened, then I may have gotten that. If I get incredibly lucky and this generates some extra resources, then it would work. But to get all of the thrust that I need, this is the best we can do. Yeah, I shouldn't have regenerated it. Oh, that was a bit of an oversight there. So now it comes down to whether we can generate 1 extra navigation. But we are going to be able to get into position, at the very least. One extra navigation. Yes! Last minute win! This is why you should never play poker with me, by the way. The amount of times I win a hand of poker with the last card revealed is shockingly high. I don't know which which elder god took a shine to me. But this has always been the case. Some people put it down to streamer luck. It's like, nah, this is kind of part of the cause for me, actually. It can go atrociously the opposite direction as well. It's kind of like I'm either high rolling or low rolling. I never seem to roll in the middle. Well, there we go. That was fantastic. Okay, 171 for 8 months. Okay, so we are both now on the way. Will I see NASA's? No, there's NASA's one. Okay. On set research, we've already got all that sorted out. I could now go for some of the others. Mercury orbit, for example, would be quite a nice one. Or I could hop down here. I mean, I'm going to need both of them anyway, so I probably should. Probably need a large launch pad sooner rather than later. Getting the Titan booster and the Titan 2. The Titan 2 upper stage and the Titan 2 booster might be a worthwhile one as well. They're only Earth orbit though, which is kind of surprising. Yeah, in reality, too much thrust would have been as bad as too little, yeah. Now that would be really interesting if you had to get exactly. If you had to hit exactly, that would be a very interesting game. Really, really tactical at that point. That would actually genuinely be really fun. Right, Earth topography. Time for us to design the launch vehicle. I'll probably go with you. I do like my reliability. Right, we need to get 1,500 into space. Go with you. But we only need to be Earth orbit, so there's no reason to go for something that expensive. Yeah. Select part. And the booster as well. That one needs a medium launch pad, so does this one. Honestly, if we just go with this, it's ridiculously well set up. In fact, let's take that off for a moment. We're at 91% as is. We could instead go with, well, payload reliability is already pretty naff. We could just go with without anything. Just to get through it a little bit. Yeah, I think we're going to go with normal, just so we can get it done in 9 months. Almost. Very nearly. Did not name it. I would have doomed this thing. Merlin Rafiki. There we go. And go ahead and build. Alright. The far side of the moon mission is in 2 months. Okay, there they go. Right next to each other. Soviet Union just launched a phase 1, completed phase 1 of Venus Impactor. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. It's going to be cool to be able to watch them leaving. Trifinix, thank you very much for the gifts up there, mate. That was really kind of you, buddy. Thank you. Tom Sawyer, I love this community. You guys are way too kind. They are. They are prodigiously generous. It is true. Alright. So, payload training. Max bonus, 80 and 97. Okay, far side of the moon. Let's go. We're kind unless you're a tree. That is fair, Sumi. Actually, yeah. No, that's completely fair. Amazing. Once again. Let's go. We're getting to the point now where launch issues are more a critical failure. It's a natural one roll. There's a part of me that's like, yeah, it's about to explode. Because I just mentioned that. Thankfully, no. Okay. Able is leveled up a little bit, and once again getting quite a big boost to that too. Okay, perform lunar translunar injection. 3 data, 2 navigation. We should be able to ace this. We have no reason to need signal. Well, actually, I guess we could use a little bit of it to get a bit more data, and we do need data, to be fair. Okay. Let's open up with that then, and then go for a data payload. And confirm. Really? Ouch. Nicely done. Controlled burn. That was actually low again. Oof. That was a little bit scary. Right. Next up, we're going to use... well, we could just go for this again. That gives me all that I need there. And I could dump 2... Well... Realistically, no, we don't need that. We can just dump 2 energy in this and recharge. That brings us up to 3, and then the next time I do it brings us up to 4, and that up to 6. So, yeah, let's just recharge twice, and then on the next turn we'll do exactly the same. No reason to risk it. Thank you. And once again. 5 and 6, and then double recharge. There we go. Achieve lunar orbit. Yeah, I can just throw power at it sometimes, yeah. Not always the case, but definitely was in this one. Okay, 3 comms and 5 data, or 5 comms and 9 data. Alright. Let's have a look through here then. Well, we can hit that pretty much instantly by just putting a little bit of energy into this. Yeah, let's open up strong and just hit comms and then not have to worry about comms again. We'll instead invest in this, then grab that, then probably do the same again on the next turn. I really enjoy these little games. I feel it really adds a lot to the experience, I'm going to be honest. I love the puzzle nature of it. Right, okay, so that's the last time we need to touch that. So, orbital alignment, then grab you. That brings me up to 3. I need to get to 9, though. So, again, brings me back down to 2. Hopefully I can just exchange them back and forth. The lock on the reference star has been lost due to dust particles scattering sunlight. This, we'll just put some power in that to fix it. So close. Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't sure if that was on the right side of it or not. Okay. Once again, up to 5. Drop it to 4. Up to 7. We've got enough energy to be able to fail on all of these. Oh, did we succeed? Yes, the camera's focusing apparatus found its target quickly, allowing more images to be captured at high quality. Marvelous. And that was actually the resource we needed as well. Wow. The data gathered by the module has given a more precise indication of the payload's current position. Wow, that was a lot better than I was expecting, I'm going to be honest. Okay, Well, at this point, I can just do this. Boom. There we go. And then I'll recharge for the last two. That gives us everything we need. We are having to get to the last turn sometimes, so it's a little bit hairy, but... Electrical malfunction in the camera has resulted in reduced data generation. Oh, that's fine. You imagined it. There we go. And that was a great amount of money. Oh my goodness. That was well worth the effort involved. All right. Now with that done, we can check out lunar radiation for some whopping great research. Launch reliability would be down a good amount, but so it would lock us in at 75%. But the science rewards would be vast. Might well be worth it. We could now look at doing the Mars orbit, though. We're already on our way to Mars flyby. Yeah, I think the Mars orbit would be the one to go for. Okay. Which part are you suggesting? This part. Okay, well, let's have a quick look at the Mars orbit requirements. What does it need in research? What is the actual weight of this? 2,200 kilos. Right. Wow, 840. Yikes. Three phases. Enter Mars transfer orbit. Execute trajectory correction. Achieve Mars orbit. Alright. Well, let's go for it. Okay, so let's have a look at the information here. Phase 2, this requires the transfer navigation, this requires transfer navigation, this one requires orbital navigation. So long-range scanners will be used in 2 of them. Transfer navigation will be used in 2 of them. And stellar observation will be used in 2 of them. This is the first time that we've had an opportunity to change that. That's interesting. It's very interesting. I'm feeling that the best one for us to go for, because we can't get comms, would be for data, because data here is only on 2 for the stellar observation. And we could push the planetary observation up to 4. Nav would give me 2 4s, it's true. But the stellar observation is probably going to be a kind of a secondary resource, because I'm not seeing it here. Same with comms. So having a lot of that may actually help me pull off more powerful. Nav is used in all 3. That is absolutely true. But I mean, so's data. Stellar observation, and then planetary observation. But you are right. Navigation is directly used in all 3. So yeah, that does make sense, yeah. Alright, yeah, we'll go with navigation then. 605k. Yeah, Lord. Alright, let's get it going. 4 months. And that's all of our missions. Okay. China is launching a Mars flyby in 12 months. Multi-crew orbit research complete. A significant milestone in human history. A crewed orbit of Earth will grant critical technological and scientific expertise, as well as inspiring the world at large. There we are. Oh, we're taking completely different trajectories. That is interesting. That's very interesting. Where is the Venus lander going? Did it explode? They failed! Oh, that's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Right, next up, Gemini payload. Okay. Camera training. Camera manufacturers offer to work with your technicians to adapt its cameras for space photography and to train your astronauts in how to use them. They claim the photographs from crewed missions could prove hugely popular with the public. Accept the offer. Technicians and astronauts will work closely with the camera manufacturer with the aim of capturing striking images from future crewed missions. Hooray! 255k a month now. Alright. Looks like NASA's about to kiss one of Mars' moons. Okay. The Mariner 8 it will complete in 1 month. It's possible the US will fail. Okay. Plus 50% supplementary build cost, but minus 50% supplementary build time. Okay, well, we probably are going to be using supplementary boosters for this, so... Okay, Mars orbit ready to be designed. So, upper stage. We need to go with this, 65, or this one. It's more expensive to have this, but it's much more reliable as well. And the booster. As far as the booster goes, we can get there with 90% launch reliability. It's going to be expensive, though. And there's really no pulling that price down, frankly. It's only an increase of 200k. I see. We can afford it, though. At this point, we can push the odds of this working way up. Or we can get less science, like almost 50% less science, and pull the cost down. I don't think we need it. We're doing... No, I honestly think that if we're going to do anything, an extra 2 months is not going to make any difference, really. Hey, Maddie, how you doing, buddy? Going with Green Moon will drop the reliability of the payload, though. That being said, now I can make this better in 2 ways. One of 2 ways. Either I train my astronauts to make better use of the payload, or and I could do that here, and we could have an incredibly high payload productivity. How do you enjoy this game? I'm really enjoying it, Maddie. I'm really enjoying it. The way I've been explaining it to people is there are obviously parallels to draw between this and Kerbal. I would say that this is much more accessible than Kerbal and is more of a game than Kerbal, in the same way that Terraria is more of a game than Minecraft is. I could go with normal, yeah. This would add 2 months to the process of getting it, but would make it virtually impossible for breaking. This would add a lot more prestige to it, but I would need to train. Another game that makes me want to watch Season 2 of For All Mankind. Yeah. KSP Tycoon. Good night, Milky Crown. Thanks for dropping by, mate. I'm going off to bed now. Thank you for all the good company, chatting, and relaxing gameplay. See you all again. Take care. We'll check out String Movers in just a moment, peeps. We need to lock down what we're going to be doing here. What do you think, chat? In fact, I'm going to let Belial choose. Belial, you don't get to say no. You have to choose. Do you want Green Moon with the idea that we will have to train up on payload use, or nothing, and just roll with it as is. Or push reliability up by an extra 10% for an extra 2 months. This is a Mars orbiter. It's going to cost stupid amounts of money to get. So my feeling is more towards... Door number 2, very well. It is more towards getting it reliable, because I don't want this to explode on. How awful would that be? Okay. Let's go ahead with that then. Boom. And 1,717k. 1.717 million. Okay, let's build the vehicle. Okay, let's have a look. Right. So they failed the Venus Impactor. They're going to launch another Venus Impactor in 11 months. They're launching a Venus Orbiter in 14 months. And Japan is launching a Venus Orbiter in 21 months. How's the race for this gone? Oh, they've almost got the Impactor there. Yeah, we're not going to be doing Venus, or at least not soon. Okay. They completed it. Oh, they failed their multi-crew, but they did complete Mars flyby first. So they managed to get there. They've completed the actual landing, but they failed the multi-crew. Interesting. Okay, Mars flyby. Here we go. Next mission phase ready. Mars flyby is ready for its next mission phase. Go to the active mission screen to conduct this mission. Okay. We can only get a second now, but even a second is still ridiculously good for this. China is hot on our heels. Atmospheric entry. Let's go. Oh, have I forgotten a name? My bad. Obtain scientific data. 3 comms, 4 data, 2 navigation. Is thrust going to be a part of this? Thrust is not a part of this one, okay. There's significantly better chances of us being able to get this then. Okay, so navigation data is the smaller of the 3. With comms being close behind. We need an awful lot of data for this one, though. Okay. That's going to give us 3. That's already given us the bonus and completed this objective. Now, it's possible that we're going to lose a lot of power here. Or not. We're going to do amazingly well. That was fantastic. Almost again. Wow. Absolutely wow. That performed spectacularly. Okay, next up then. We need 2 more comms, which we can get with 2 power. I need a lot more data though, like an awful lot more data, which is a bit of a shame. We've already got a little bit more of that than we need. I could... Gives us 4. That gives me 8. Sorry, 7. This would give me 4, 3, 6. I need just 2 more. Again, we can afford to do it, so let's go for it. Ah, that's a bit of a shame. It's okay, we've got energy reserves. We will spend to get that little bit better there. Okay. Thank goodness. Okay, so we've absolutely smashed this. We're definitely completing it. But we've got 2 turns now. We've already exceeded what we need here. I need to get that up to 6. I could get this up to 7, and this one up to 5. And then a little bit of power there. gets me everything we need. 593. And with the recharge, there's actually no way that I can fail this. There we go. Perfect. Hooray! Milestone achieved. Mars flyby, 2nd place. Now remember, we've promised we're going to put men on the moon first. We're quite far away from that. I feel that this may be a little bit of a problem. Now, we could probably start doing a request. Well, we can't do the request yet. We've already got a Mars orbit planned. That is going to be huge. We might be able to smash out a 1 on that one. The first, rather. Lunar radiation would give us a lot of tech. What are we currently researching? We're presently researching payload Gemini. It does cost a lot. We'll hit this on the next one, but then we've got to do the orbital EVA. There's an awful lot of data that we're going to need for that one. What kind of milestones or requests do we have here? I mean, multi-crew orbit would be useful because they are milestone missions. We can still get 3rd in both of them, actually. Might be worth it. Larkin, thank you very much for the subscription there. Diolch yn fawr. I'm super late. Should I watch VOD or should I just pick up from here? I don't think... Well, you'd understand more of what was going on if you watched the VODs. But this isn't a game that has spoilers, necessarily. So it wouldn't hurt so much. If you just wanted to just start watching it from here. I mean, the money is there. And the Mars mission is probably going to be crazy expensive, let's be honest. Building a lander to be able to do this one will probably be pretty rough. But grabbing this would be fantastic. We do really need the science. I think we've been putting off science a little bit too much. Okay, we're gonna go for a lander here. Let's have a look at more info. You need all 3 realistically. We don't have the option to get better navigational data, which is a bit of a shame. So I'm gonna go with better comms. 216k on that. Let's go. And Merlin Rafiki is complete in 1 month. Mars is dead. A popular magazine has declared that the Mars is dead after your recent Mars flyby mission dashed any far-fetched hopes that the planet had artificial canals. The article questioned the worth of going back to the sun. Back to such a barren world. Your PR office has suggested a counter-campaign to drum up support, whilst the scientists have urged committing to a Mars orbit mission to prove how much there is to discover. I'm going to commit to a Mars orbit mission. Because that's absolutely not what I was already going to do. But damn it, they have incensed me with such frivolous use of terms like dead. Oh, how dare they? I could fund a PR campaign, but I think just committing to the Mars orbit mission would be a good one. Trans-Earth Agency commits to Mars. Your agency has pledged to send a satellite to orbit Mars. We've only scratched the surface of the red planet so far. The spokesman said, "It is countless mysteries yet to uncover, and we plan to uncover them. Any negative reaction to the magazine's articles seems to have been prevented, yet it remains to be seen if the public will be won over by the mission." Cone-shaped multi-seat capsule designed to carry crew into space. Have you got a battle ready to go? Oh, I'm a naughty boy. +10 payload reliability, mission training bonus reduced by 50%. That's a bit of a shame.